1. Introduction. My name is Emily Carter. My life is simple. I am 26 years old. I live in a big city, but I have a small apartment. My days are often the same. Every morning I wake up, I go to work, I come home, I sleep. This is my life. Some people might think it is boring, but I am okay with it. It is a quiet life. I work as an assistant in a big office. The company is called Knight & Co. It is famous in the city for its business. My job is not very exciting. Every day, I help my boss, Mr. Henderson. I make his coffee just how he likes it, very hot and a little sweet. I work with many papers. I put files in order. Sometimes the piles of paper on my desk are very tall. My boss sometimes shouts. When he is busy or things go wrong, he shouts a lot. I think he shouts more than he talks. But it is a job, and I need my job to pay for my apartment and food. One Monday morning, something new happened in the office. A new man started working. His name was Adrian. His desk was put near my desk. He was quiet on his first day. He did not talk much to other people. He was also very handsome. He had dark hair and kind blue eyes. But when I looked at his eyes, I felt something strange. It was like he was hiding something. His eyes looked a little sad and maybe a little watchful, like he was waiting for something. On his first day, I did something clumsy. I was carrying coffee for Mr. Henderson. I was also carrying a stack of papers. I tried to walk past Adrian's desk, but I tripped on my own foot. Oh no, the coffee cup flew from my hand. Hot brown coffee spilled all down the front of Adrian's clean white shirt. I felt so hot in my face. I was so embarrassed. "Oh, I am terribly sorry, so sorry," I said many times. I thought he would be angry or annoyed. It was his first day, and I made a mess on his shirt. But Adrian did not shout. He did not look angry. He just looked at the coffee on his shirt. Then he looked at me. Then he smiled. He even laughed softly. "It's okay," he said. "It is just coffee. Maybe I needed something to wake me up properly." He was very kind. He helped me clean the mess on the floor with paper towels. He picked up the empty coffee cup for me. When he smiled at me, really smiled, I felt a strange feeling in my heart. It was a new feeling. It felt like a little bird was inside my chest, moving its wings. I looked at him helping me, and I thought, he is different. He is not like the other people here. I wanted to know why he was different, and I wanted to know more about him. 2. A new friend? After the coffee incident, Adrian and I started to talk more. We became good friends quickly. It was easy to talk to him. He was different from other men in the office. He was calm and listened well. He helped me with my work sometimes. If my computer was slow, he fixed it. If I had many boxes, he helped me carry them. He made me laugh with small jokes when the boss was not near. We ate lunch together in the office kitchen sometimes. He always asked about my day and seemed truly interested. I liked spending time with Adrian. He made my usual days a little better. One evening, I had to work late at the office. My boss wanted a large report for the next morning. It was very late. Everyone else had gone home. The office was dark and quiet. I finished my work and was ready to leave. As I walked past a small meeting room at the back, I heard a voice. It was Adrian's voice. I was surprised. I thought I was alone. He was speaking on the phone. His voice was not his usual calm voice. It was strong and serious. I could not hear everything, but I heard some words clearly. He said, "Tell them I do not want the money. I just want freedom. I will not come back." Money? Freedom? What was he talking about? My heart started to beat faster. I felt curious and a little afraid. I moved closer to the door to hear more. I knew it was wrong to listen, but I could not stop. I leaned my head too close to the door. I was hiding, listening carefully. I heard him say, "This is my life now. Leave me alone." Then it was quiet. I did not move. Suddenly, the door opened. Adrian was there. He saw me. My eyes were wide with shock. I could not move. He caught me. He looked surprised for a moment, then his face became very serious. He quickly pulled me into the small room by my arm. He closed the door quietly. The room was dark. "Emily," he said, his voice low and urgent. "What did you hear?" I was too shocked to speak. He looked worried. "Please," he said, looking straight at me. "Do not tell anyone about this, Emily. Please. It is very important." Was Adrian rich? Was he in some trouble? My mind had many questions. He was holding my arm, and I could feel my heart beating very fast. 3. A big secret. The next day at the office felt different. The air between Adrian and me was strange. I could not stop thinking about the phone call I heard. Adrian looked at me sometimes. His face had a worried look. I tried to work normally, but it was hard. He knew I heard something, and I knew he had a secret. In the afternoon, Adrian came to my desk. He looked around to see if anyone was close. "Emily," he said softly, like a whisper, "can we have dinner tonight? I need to explain things to you, please." He looked very serious, like he had a heavy problem. I felt I needed to know. I wanted to understand. "Okay, Adrian," I said quietly. That evening, Adrian took me to a restaurant. It was a very, very fancy place. I had never been to a restaurant like it before. The tables had clean white cloths. The glasses on the table were shiny. Soft music played quietly. I felt a little uncomfortable in my simple dress from work, but Adrian looked fine. He seemed to know this kind of place. This made me feel more curious about him. We sat down and ordered some food. Then Adrian started to talk. He looked at me across the table. His blue eyes were deep and serious. "Emily," he began, his voice was not loud. "What you heard last night, it is true. My family is very rich." He stopped for a moment. It seemed hard for him to say the words. My father is a billionaire. He has a very big company. It is much bigger than Knight and Company. In fact, he said, then stopped again, Knight and Company is one of his smaller businesses. I was very surprised. The place we worked belonged to his family. He told me more. My father wants me to take control of his business. He wants me to live a life I do not want to live. He even chose a woman for me to marry. She is from another rich family. It is for business, not for love. He looked down at his hands on the table. I did not want that, Emily. I do not want all that money if I cannot be free, if I cannot choose my own life. So I left. I ran away from my home. I wanted to live a normal life. I wanted to be just Adrian, not the son of a billionaire. He looked up again. His eyes showed many feelings. I came to this city. I got this job here. I just wanted to be like everyone else, to find something real, something honest. He reached his hand across the table and touched my hand gently. It felt warm. Emily, I trust you. I had to tell you the truth after you heard me. Please keep my secret. It is very important. If my father finds me, he will try to make me go back home. My heart was beating fast. He was a billionaire's son. He ran away from all that money. It was like a story from a book or a movie. I looked at his eyes. They looked honest. I believed him. Adrian, I said, my voice was a little shaky. Your secret is safe with me. I promise. Part of me felt excited about his secret. I felt happy that he trusted me, but another part of me felt a strange feeling. When he talked about the woman his father chose, I felt a little pain in my heart. Why did I feel this way? He did not want to marry her. Maybe, just maybe, I was starting to feel more than just friendship for Adrian. My feelings were growing. People talk. Keeping Adrian's secret was not easy. Soon, people in the office started to notice things. They saw that Adrian and I ate lunch together. They saw him walk me to the bus stop after work. People started to talk. Whispers began in the hallways. I heard them talking about me. They said I was trying to be Adrian's girlfriend. They said I wanted his money. It was not true, but the rumors grew bigger every day. This made my life at work difficult. One afternoon, my boss, Mr. Henderson, called me into his office. He looked serious. Emily, he said, I hear things about you and Mr. Knight. He used Adrian's last name. You should stay away from him. He is not the right person for you. Men like him can bring problems to your life and to this office. I felt angry. They did not know Adrian. They did not know the truth, but I just said, Yes, Mr. Henderson, quietly. Even my best friend, Sarah, worried about me. We had been friends for many years. She usually understood me well. But one day she said, Emily, please be careful. This Adrian, he seems too perfect. Rich men sometimes play games with normal girls. They do not care about feelings. You are just a toy for him. He will hurt you. We had a fight. I told her she did not know him. I felt alone. It seemed like no one understood. The rumors and the warnings made me feel sad and tired. One evening, after a very bad day at work, Adrian found me outside the office. I was crying a little. He came to me and put his arms around me. He held me close. "Don't listen to them, Emily," he said softly. "Their words are not important. They do not know us. They do not know me. Only your opinion matters to me." His words made me feel warm inside. I looked up at him. His blue eyes were kind and honest. He slowly leaned down and kissed my forehead. It was a gentle kiss. My face felt hot. I wanted him to kiss me on my lips. My heart was beating very fast, but we were outside the office. Someone could see us. I moved back a little. "Adrian," I whispered, "not here." He understood and gave a sad smile, but in that moment, I knew my feelings for him were getting much stronger. The whispers and the problems were hard, but they also brought us closer. 5. The father arrives. The quiet office morning changed very fast. A big, black, very expensive car stopped right in front of the office door. A tall, older man got out of the car. He wore a very smart, dark suit. He looked very powerful and very angry. He walked into night and like he owned the place. Maybe he did, I thought with a sinking feeling. My heart felt heavy. This must be Adrian's father. He asked the first person he saw, "Where is Adrian Knight?" Adrian came from his desk area. When he saw the man, his face became very pale. "Father," Adrian said softly. Mr. Knight SR looked around the office with eyes that did not like what he saw. Then his eyes stopped on me, standing near my desk. His look was cold. Later that day, Mr. Knight SR called me into a small, temporary office room. He sat behind a big desk. He looked at me with cold, calculating eyes. It felt like he was looking through me. "Miss Carter," he said. His voice was sharp, like a broken piece of glass. "I know about you and my son. He is playing a game. He has a temporary idea about a normal life. And you are part of this idea." He opened his smart bag and took out a thick envelope. He pushed it across the desk towards me. "This money is for you. Take it and leave Adrian. Go away from his life. He needs to come back to his real life, his work." He said more bad things. "He says you are nothing," Mr. Knight SR continued. His voice was full of hate. "You are just a simple office girl. You are not good enough for my son. He will never marry you. He will get tired of this game and come back home. You are just a problem for him." His words went deep inside me. They hurt very much. Tears started to come to my eyes, but I did not want him to see me cry. I felt small, but then I felt strong. I stood up straight. "I don't want your money," I said. My voice was shaking a little, but it was strong. And then I hit the envelope with my hand. It flew off the desk and fell to the floor. Money notes went everywhere on the carpet. Just at that moment, the door opened quickly. Adrian came into the room very fast. He must have seen me come in here. He saw the money on the floor. He saw my sad face and his father's angry face. He understood everything in 1 second. "Father, what are you doing?" Adrian shouted. He ran to my side and put his arm around my shoulders. "How dare you do this to her? How dare you try to buy her?" Adrian looked at his father with fire in his eyes. "She is not like you. She is not from your world. She is good and she is kind." Adrian said loudly. He held me tighter. "And she is my future wife." My heart stopped beating for a moment. Future wife? Did he really mean that? Mr. Knight SR just laughed. It was a cold, cruel sound. "Future wife," he said. "Don't be silly, Adrian. This girl will leave you. She will see that she does not belong with you. When things become hard, she will run away. You will see." His words stayed in the air like a very bad picture of the future. 6. A sad goodbye. The next day, my boss called me to his office. His face looked worried. He said that because of the problems with Mr. Knight and his father, I could not work at Knight & Co. anymore. I was fired from my job just like that. My simple life felt ruined. I felt very sad and angry. I started to think it was Adrian's fault. If he was not a secret billionaire, if his father had not come, this would not have happened. My life was fine before. Now I had no job and a lot of problems. That evening, Adrian came to my small apartment. He looked very unhappy. He said he was sorry about my job. He wanted to help, but I did not want his help. All the pain and anger came out. Tears came to my eyes. "Fix this," I cried. "You ruined my life, Adrian. I had a simple, good life. Then you came with your secrets and your rich father." He tried to put his arms around me to make me feel better, but I pushed him away. "Emily, please don't say that," he said. "My father did this, not me. I love you." "Love me?" I asked, my voice shaking. "How can this work? You are a billionaire. Your world is so different from mine. Your father was right. I am just an assistant, or now not even that. We cannot be together. It is impossible." The difference between us felt very, very big. His father's words were in my head. He said I would leave when things were difficult. Maybe he was right. "Do not say that, Emily. Money does not matter to me. You matter," he begged. His eyes looked desperate, but I was too hurt and too afraid. "It matters, Adrian. It will always matter," I shouted. "Go back to your world. Leave me alone." My heart felt broken. I turned away from him. I told him again to leave. He stood there for a moment, looking very sad. Then slowly he walked out of my apartment. The next day I packed my bags. I put all my clothes and things into boxes and bags. I could not stay in the city anymore. It felt full of bad memories. I went back to my old hometown. It was a small, quiet place where I grew up. I stayed with my parents. I cried a lot every night. I missed Adrian very much. But I told myself it was over. Our worlds were too different. A story about a rich man and a simple girl could not end happily. Not in real life. 7, a surprise visit. Weeks went by slowly. I lived in my quiet hometown again. I found a new job. It was at the local library. It was a calm place. I liked the smell of old books. The people there were kind. It was very different from the city and the office drama. I tried hard not to think about Adrian. I told myself it was over. Our lives were too different. It was better this way. But sometimes, late at night, I still missed him very much. I missed his smile and his kind eyes. My heart still felt a little broken. One afternoon, it was raining very hard. The rain made a lot of noise on the window. I was sitting inside, reading a book, feeling safe and warm. Suddenly, there was a loud knock on the front door. I was not expecting anyone. My parents were not home. I felt a little nervous. Who could it be on such a rainy day? I walked to the door and opened it slowly. I looked outside, and then I saw him. Adrian. He was standing on the doorstep. The rain was falling all around him. He was completely wet. His dark hair was flat against his head. His clothes were dark with water. He looked tired, but his eyes were bright blue. They looked right at me. For a few moments, I could not speak. I just stared. It was like seeing a ghost. "Adrian," I finally said, "what are you doing here?" He did not answer with words at first. He just looked at me. His face showed so much feeling. Then, slowly, he went down on one knee. He kneeled there in the pouring rain. My mouth opened in surprise. My heart started to beat very fast. "Emily," he said. His voice was a little rough, like he had been talking a lot or was very tired. But his words were clear. "I looked for you. I drove for many hours to find you." He took a deep breath. "I told my father. I told him I don't want his money or his company. I told him I want you, only you." His eyes were full of love. He put his hand in his wet jacket pocket. He took out a small box. He opened it. Inside was a ring. It was not big or shiny. It was a simple silver ring. It looked beautiful and real. "Emily Carter," he said, holding the box. "Please marry me. Marry me, Adrian, not the billionaire's son. Marry the man who loves you more than anything." He looked so hopeful, so sincere. Tears came to my eyes. They mixed with the rain on my face. All my doubts disappeared. I saw the truth in his eyes. He chose me. He chose love over money. This simple ring meant everything. "Yes." I cried, "Yes, Adrian, I will marry you." I did not care about his money. I only wanted him. "I want you," I said again, my voice shaking. "Not your money, just you." A big smile came to his face. He stood up and pulled me close. He held me tight. We kissed in the rain. It was a kiss full of love and a new start. 8, our new life. We decided to get married quickly. We did not want a big wedding with many people. Adrian did not want his father to find us. I agreed. I just wanted to be his wife. My parents were surprised at first, but they liked Adrian. They saw how much we loved each other. They were happy for us. We got married in a small garden behind my parents' house. The day was sunny and warm. Only our families and a few close friends came. There were no big parties or reporters. It was just us and the people who cared about us. I wore a simple white dress. Adrian wore a smart suit. He looked very handsome. I walked down the small garden path. Adrian smiled at me. His eyes showed so much love and happiness. We said our promises to each other under an arch of pretty flowers. The words were simple, but they were true. When Adrian put the simple silver ring on my finger, it felt very special. It was not expensive, but it meant everything. After the wedding, Adrian held my hands. He said, "You saved me, Emily. You saved me from a life I did not want." My heart felt full. I smiled at him. "And you are my escape too, Adrian," I said. "You showed me that life can be an adventure. You showed me that love is real." We kissed under the flowers. Our small group of guests clapped. I was not Emily Carter anymore. Now I was Mrs. Emily Knight. I was the wife of the man who gave up his money for me. Adrian started a small business here in my hometown. He used his skills to help people with computers. He was happy doing this simple work. We found a small house with a little garden. Our life was not rich in money, but it was rich in love and happy times. We had simple joys every day. Sometimes I thought about everything that happened. The secrets, the problems, the sadness, and then Adrian coming to me in the rain. Our life was not a perfect story from a book. It was not always easy, but it was real. Adrian, the runaway billionaire, was now my husband and my best friend. His love was all the treasure I needed.